been here, been had money. I'm sad game black, push a bin 500. And nothing bought me stunting. Big money pockets, Louis Vuitton watch, but rubber bands in my pocket. I only blow it good, and bitch I'm from the hood. North side reppin', so nigga what's good? A lot of wish they could keep them divas in my camp. 12 round with me, ho, you looking at the champ. We shake the club down, and soon we hit the flow. And when we on
I can't stay gone for 5 months. Y'all, this is crazy. You got Diddy on trial. Trial ended today, y'all. And people scared to say the truth. You know, one thing I do, I stand for the truth. And the state of America right now is crazy. And the attack on men in America is real. And I just hate how they make it seem like, I hate that whole man versus woman theme in America. And the woman is always the victim, always the victim. And like a man can never be a victim. It's sad, man. It's sad. Hey, y'all, welcome to the show. I'm your host, Black the Director. Welcome to the Black Lounge Factory. And today we're going to talk about is Diddy done? And the way the government has set this man up to get taken out is crazy. I know they say it's De Leon or whoever he got the liquor with. I don't know. But it's weird that he's the only one on trial right now. Yet a tape that disappeared magically pop up a few months after he settled his liquor company lawsuit. I want you to think about that, okay? He settled his liquor lawsuit, and 3-4 months later, this tape that had been hidden somewhere in the trenches magically came out. Cassie, who left him for the trainer now. Cassie, the one who, the cheater Cassie. But Cassie a victim because he beat her. Any man that hit a woman is crazy. Like I said, fellas, the worst thing you do is put your hands on a woman. You ain't gotta touch a woman to hit him where it's hurt. You should be enough in your masculine where your word is your word, and you ain't gotta use force to get a woman to do what you want. She should want to please you. If that woman don't want to please you, you shouldn't even be with her. What you with her for? So the fact that he hit her on tape and recorded, that's bad. That's real bad. But the case is not about DV. It's a RICO about sex trafficking. Cassie had, what was Cassie's first song? Did you listen to the words what she said? They know, they heard the way to do things I do. They heard I was good. They want to see if it's true. What's she talking about? Nobody ain't talking about that. They want to see Cassie as a victim because Diddy's a black man. And ever since slavery time, black man has always been the criminal. We're always the one that did wrong, no matter if we right. Diddy, a billionaire, who, let's not forget, he was talking about starting his own political party. Yeah, they don't like that. Democrats don't like that. Republicans don't like that. You're talking about your vote should matter. Because remember, he had the Vote or Die campaign, and he seen how Democrats was doing black people. He wanted to change that. So he was, look at the interview. He was like, I want to start his own political party for black people with black interests. He had the lawsuit with De Leon. He sued them over racism. You know, there was racists and he wanted his liquor everywhere. They wanted to put it in the projects in the hood, at the corner stores, like they do so much of our communities. They put our communities, you know, when they sell stuff to us. If you go to the black neighborhood, you see liquor stores and gun shops. You ain't gonna see no Whole Foods in the hood. You ain't gonna see no Sprouts in the projects. You just not. But you're gonna see that liquor store. You're gonna see that check cashing place, and you're gonna see a pawn shop. You're gonna see all that now. But you got Diddy, right? Who might not been the best boss, you know, because he go hard on people. Because what did he have to go through? Nobody want to talk about that. Because he's painted out to be the monster ever since the beginning of the case. Yet he's not the only one who was doing wrong, but he's the only one on trial. Cassie ain't get no immunity from nothing. But because she's a woman and she painted as a victim, hey, she called him prostitute too. She was picking him out too, but she was coerced. See, they have you believe that a woman can't make up her own mind unless she can't want to do this unless she coerced to do it because Diddy made her do it. Now, fellas, I know a lot of women to do what the hell they want to do, and they don't need you to make up their mind. And women always talking about freedom and equality until they get in trouble, and then they didn't do it. The man made me do it. He's the reason I did it. He convinced me to do it. He manipulated me to do it. So Diddy's sitting in jail, and all the women free. And Gina, come on. And people so outraged that he hit Cassie that they blocking out, like they getting ruled by emotion, like everything's like emotional. He hit her, he should rot under the jail. I don't care if he did it right or wrong. That's not justice. That's not seeking justice through the justice system. That's using the justice system to get street justice for what he did to Cassie. And it's weird that we have other cases out here of high powerful men that done worse than Diddy. That's free. Case got thrown out. Nobody ain't talked about it. That fades away from the news and the media. But the black man that put him on Front Street, it's called buck breaking. What they doing to Diddy right now. And if you so caught up in your emotions of him hitting Cassie, do you think he beat the rapper baby mama, Mia or Gina, who we all allegedly believe is Daphne Joy? Her birthday February 8th. She matches up perfectly. 50 Cent baby mama, famous rapper that came out today. He's still paying her rent, $10,000 a month. And she a whole different story. Let's go back to Cassie. Everybody got this idea Cassie was so innocent. Did you know? People saying Diddy was talking to her at 19. False. Because she was with old boy who's 10 years older than she is at 19. And he was with her for 3 years. So was she 16 when he talked to her? No. So Cassie, young, 18, 19, she grown. She was already talking to a man 10 years older than her before she even met Diddy. So she already liked older guys. And she get in front of the trial, said she don't know nothing about oral sex until she met Diddy. Fellas, Come on, stop the cap. Please stop the cap. You telling me that guy she was with, who's 10 years older than her, didn't get his dome polished? Put him on stand. Let's see if she lying. Women don't want to do that. They want her to stay innocent. It don't matter what she did, because women don't, my experience, no, get that. Women don't accept accountability. Accountability is like kryptonite. And the Superman movie coming out, and women don't accept accountability, like Superman don't accept kryptonite. But she got on this stand and lied. Well, all I'm saying is this, fellas. How many of you out there now was with a girl, 18, and you're a millionaire and got money? You got her career and you getting her own, and she ain't sloppy topping you. Let's be honest. And all of a sudden she met Diddy, and now he introduced her to sloppy topping. So the other guy, Ryan, who was on in the industry, 10 years older. So if she 19, he's 29. He's damn near 30. You telling me he got this girl he's dating, he not getting no sloppy topper from? You want me to believe that? But see, people don't want to break it down like that. They don't want to look at it like that. Because, oh no, Cassie a rose, she's a flower, she didn't do nothing wrong. Cassie, from a text message, said she loved the free calls. And she a cheater. And fellas, she cheated on Ryan with Diddy. She cheated on Diddy with Kid Cudi. Then she cheated on Diddy with a trainer. Then she cheated on the trainer with Diddy. And she innocent. Hey man, street life crazy. Street life crazy. Cassie was jealous. She didn't bring the lawsuit to after. You know why they broke up. Diddy got on live. He said Kim Porter was his soulmate. Kim Porter was the mother of some of his kids, and he had a feelings for her. And he loved many women, and he didn't keep it. He didn't hide it. Cassie was hiding. She had a burner phone. Most people get burner phone for drug transactions. She got a burner phone for a ninja. She got a whole burner phone set up to go behind Diddy back to talk to this other guy that he put her in the studio with. Ladies, that's like you introduce your guy to one of your close friends, and then they start sleeping together. That's disrespectful. But Cassie is disrespectful. And she was disrespectful before the free calls. When she was dating Ryan and she lied to Ryan, don't you know that she made up a whole story that she had to perform in Miami? And she dipped down in Miami to be with Diddy, made a fake flyer and everything. That's how diabolical she was. But she had the pretty face, so pretty can't do no wrong. But she was coerced. Who coerced her then? Diddy did? She was kissing on this man when she got another man. But nobody don't want to talk about that. They want to talk about Diddy. Drug trafficking. The state said, oh, a white boy was a drug mule. Dude brought nose candy on the plane Diddy didn't even know about. Diddy didn't tell him to get it. Diddy didn't tell him to pick it up. He picked it up. I know why he picked it up. He was going to do it. He picked it up for himself. He didn't want Diddy to know. It's like I'm pretty sure he probably picked up a few dollars he seen on the floor here and there too. People steal, but nobody ain't thinking about that. Why he got the coke on him? He twacked out. He seen the drugs there. He's like, you know what? That's enough for me. I'm gonna take it. It's a personal amount. They made it seem like he had kilos. They made it seem like Diddy had kilos. And don't you know they're gonna take everything from this man? He loses his trial. And we all know his money didn't come from no drug money. He didn't get no money from prostituting nobody out. He wasn't getting paid for people having sex with Cassie. He wasn't getting paid for people having sex with 50 baby mama. He wasn't getting paid for none of that. So he made no income from none of the stuff they talking about. They're gonna take everything away from him because they don't want to see us with nothing. Just like they did in Tulsa, Oklahoma. They burnt it down and killed our people. We got no justice. And now they put Diddy in the light. You gotta think about it. Who put the tape out? What was the tape at? CNN got the tape. CNN got the tape from somebody. Who they get it from? Oh, freedom of the press. I can't tell you. Whoever had this tape for that long need to be in jail too. That's obstruction. And whoever brought this case against him, this was a hit. This was a buck breaking of a black successful man, and they stirred people emotions with the abuse. Because no, black women don't like abuse, and women don't like abuse, and women stick together. Oh, look, he hit this woman. They don't show all the time she hit him. She bopped him in the back of the head. They don't show none of that. They don't even want to talk about that because a woman hitting a man is okay in the eyes of America. I see people laugh because a woman slapped. They be on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. Woman slapped her boyfriend. Everybody laughing. Get him, girl. That's right. Boy slapped him again. But if roles were reversed, it's a problem. You know why I tell my kids I got a girl and boys. Don't put your hands on each other. Don't you hit your sister? Hey, don't you hit your brother. If you can't fight them, don't hit them. If you can't beat them up, keep your hands to yourself. Ladies, how many of y'all gonna let y'all son sit there and take a beating from a woman? You gonna let your son sit there and be abused by a woman beating your child? Women kill men out here. They unalive men out here. Okay, women do that, and they get off with it. So when women say they want equal treatment and they want equality, nah, they don't want equality. They want their cake and eat it too. They don't want equality. They want the idea of equality. If a man have a kids, we're not getting nothing. Women get a lot of free everything. Trump changing all that. And I don't talk about politics because, man, politics is both the same size of one coin. It's the same coin. Democrat, Republican, Independent, it's all the same. If you look at the house, all of them white. But you look around the world, it's the same way. And we might be the minority here in America, but we the majority in the world. But, you know, a lot of our history here from us, they don't tell us nothing. But the way they're doing Diddy right now is called buck breaking. Let me show you something. And Cassie, they got jealous. Cassie and Apney Oy. That's what I'm gonna call it. Apney Oy. They got jealous. Let me show you why they got jealous for. I'm gonna show you why they got jealous. Check this out. Show you why they got jealous right now. This is why they got jealous, people. Right here is why they got jealous. Let me play this for y'all. This is why they got jealous. This is what everything was about.
and have a good time and stay out the way, but do whatever the fuck I want to do.
Okay, so you acting bad.
Acting all the way bad.
So what the fuck you got going on?
What you mean?
What's your relationship status?
Mm,
You Mr. Act Bad.
mm. I'm single, you know.
Oh,
I'm single, but I'm dating. I'm just taking my time with life.
Okay.
Mhm.
So what we is?
We date. We dating. We go have dates. And we friends. We
Okay.
go to exotic locations. We have great times.
Mm,
We go to strip clubs, church,
church.
church.
that did it. That did it. Once he said we go to church, we go to exotic locations, we go to strip clubs. Come on, man. Them women got jealous. What the Apney always say? He bought her Chanel bag. He bought me a Bottega bag. You got a bag that you didn't pay for. Your baby daddy sure didn't buy you one. And he wasn't about to. So you got a bag that you didn't pay for. And you jealous of this woman here. Because she's a city girl. Everybody know what Young Miami about. Young Miami tell you what she about. Her energy matches Diddy. They had a good relationship. You don't see her on no stand. You see Cassie on stand. Because she jealous of this girl here. You see Apney Oil on stand. Because she jealous of this girl here. Because Diddy put her on in a position. Diddy taking her on trips. They going to strip club together. And she ain't doing no freak offs or king nights. Cassie and Apney Oil both was picking out the performers. They came to strip. Pay a little extra for something extra. Look, get a massage. Get a massage with a happy ending. And they turned that to a Rico. They turned a threesome. That Diddy like eat what they call a coco. So a lot of people out here in the Cockland. The same guy was at another freak off in Vegas. And guess who was there? Apney Oil. Diddy went with her. She by herself. She was with another famous rapper. Who he is, I don't know. I ain't putting nobody's name out like that. No, we don't snitch over here. We keep it real. But I just want y'all to know this because people not thinking about it. And you know what? This case does more than any. If Trump need to stop this case right now. I'm being honest with you. All the NFL players, NBA players, everybody with money, every ninja with money, everybody with money need to stop this case right now. Y'all need to be telling Trump to give him complete immunity and ban this case. Because this case in the background is doing something that people not even thinking about. You know when you in court and you arguing anything in court, and people that watching Young Thug trial know about this. They always cite cases. They always bring up cases. They bring up past rulings to sway the court in the direction they want to go. Well, fellas, this case is setting what they call precedents. So from now on, when there's another trial about a man flying a woman to him, that's sex trafficking. You fly a woman to you, ask her for sex, or saying we're gonna hook up, that's sex trafficking. Hey, I fly you out, sex trafficking. If you say you're gonna buy something, you fly out, she don't give you none, you don't buy nothing, that's sex trafficking, adhesion with fraud. That's RICO. You bought the plane ticket, you flew her out, you promised her you're gonna take her out and take her shopping. You didn't do that, you didn't buy her bill, you didn't pay her bills, you made a promise to her That's one. That's two. That's all they need for a RICO. You're now in trouble with the feds, and they coming at you for a RICO. Oh, you had some weed so y'all can smoke and get high. You had liquor so y'all can drink. Oh, you drug traffic. You got drugs. You got a blunt. You got a 8 ball, not 8 ball, but you got an eighth of weed. You know, eighth of weed, that's 3.5. You got an eighth of weed. You give her, you roll a blunt. You give her a blunt. Now she's saying you got her high. You took her out for drinks. You shared a blunt with her. Now you drug distributing. That's how much they stretching this case out, y'all. They charging this man for drug trafficking, and he's a personal junkie. Just think about that. They charge him for drug trafficking, and he's a personal junkie. But nobody don't want to talk about that. We're not talking about that. Y'all, he beat, only thing that they want the jury to see is he beat Cassie, find him guilty. And the whole RICO law need to be changed. Trump, man, you better pardon this man, because guess what? You flew somebody out before. I know you did. Every man with money fly out. Men ain't got no money to fly women out. Especially since social media. Where you at? You here? I'm gonna fly you out and get your plane ticket. Come see me. Sex trafficking. What you want to do? You want to smoke? Okay, bet. Let me get some green. That's distribution. You got sex trafficking. You got distribution. And you better not ask for no threesome. Even if you want to do it. And all it takes is for the woman to say you did it. Fellas, think of all she gotta do is say you did it. That's it. He said, so if you got money, you need to be on watch out. All she gotta say is you did it. Saw them videos of your girl come to the airport, you go pick her up, and she's like, no, we're not doing that. We're gonna go shopping. And you stop your car and you say, no, you can go ahead and go. And you ain't got her no return flight. That's sex trafficking. And it's fraud. Yeah. So everybody that hey man, this case is bigger than what y'all think. Now, let's see who else come up on charge. They got somebody else in their site next. It's not Fat Joe. That's already came out. Most of that case is fake anyway. Dude tried to extort him for money. But we talking about Diddy right now. So they kept saying baby. Think about before this trial started. They kept saying about the baby oil, baby oil, baby oil. All we heard about the baby oil. Oh, he got drugs in the baby oil. Nope, no drugs in the baby oil. Nope, no drugs was put in the baby oil. It was just baby oil and Astroglide. And I'm telling everybody right now, if you ain't never did it with baby oil before, you should try it. Did it and found something, okay? I'm old school. I remember the porns. I think you just call wet. And it was all baby oil up, all of them. They put that ain't new. And I remember Pinky and Lexington Steel and a couple more Roxy, all of them was baby oiled up. Baby oil everywhere. That's in the porn. They put baby oil everywhere in porn. Diddy want to make his own porn show. That's it. You gotta think about it. This man got so much money. He been had so much money so long. Nothing really excites him no more. He gotta do something different to get excited. And baby, ain't nothing wrong with baby oil. And for those who haven't never used baby oil during intercourse with your girl or women, if you ain't never used baby oil with your spouse, your man, your dude, you should try it. I suggest you get some a tarp, put down a tarp, go right up to the Home Depot. You can go to Dollar Store. Stuff you paint with, put it down on the bed. Make sure you tuck it under because it gets slippery. And rub your body all over with baby oil. Everywhere you touch and be friction, just put baby oil on. Get baby oil up and get the Astros. Now make sure you don't get the baby oil in you. Now this ain't medical advice, okay? I'm not telling you to do it. I'm not cursing you to do it. I'm just saying if you ain't never tried it, you should try it. Put baby oil on both of y'all. Y'all go at it. It feels like if somebody popped it, X before, it feel like you popped two of them because the touching is just intense. I can't imagine doing it on an X. That would be crazy. So don't knock it till you try it. Okay. Some people out here square in the bedroom, so just to even thought of doing anything except missionary is weird to them, or that's it's gross. It's gross. Because they squares in the bed. We don't talk about those, man. We just leave square people alone. To them, everything nasty. You can have a chin strap. You can have a pocket rocket. You can have a rose. All that's nasty. So you can't talk sexual to some people. They can't handle it because they've been sheltered their whole life. They're not used to that sexual talk. So just leave them out of it. But what I'm telling you is if you ain't never tried baby oil, you should try it with Astro Glad. Remember, you don't want to get the baby oil in your mouth. You don't want to suck it, okay? And you don't want to put it in the lady vagina at all, okay? It can be, you don't want to ingest it. They got this man on trial for being a freak. They got this man on trial because he made the wrong person mad. Let's be honest. Diddy made the wrong person mad. Somebody who had leverage on him, locked up in a safe to keep him in line. And when Diddy filed that lawsuit, he stepped out of line. When you step out of line, they're going to bring you down. The first thing you do to bring a person down is destroy their character. That tape destroyed his character. He hit Cassie. Regardless what happened, he hit Cassie. So that means every woman in America gonna want justice for Cassie. Even though Cassie is a cheater. Cassie was a cheater, but just because he's a cheater don't mean he should hit her. But it's okay for men to get hit because she hit him too. Sound like that was in a very toxic relationship to me. He hit her, she hit him. He's stronger. He a man, of course, he gonna win more. And he should have never put his hand on her, but guess what? He did. So lock him up for that. All this drug trafficking and sex trafficking. She was a freak. Because I'm telling you right now, you tell some black women, hey, I got another dude, I want to see y'all do it. I want to see him, hit you from the back. She gonna tell you, go somewhere and sit down. And she don't stop messing with you. She ain't with that. Just being real. She not going for that. A lot of people not going for that. A lot of women not going for that. They got what they call self-respect for themselves, so they're not gonna do it. But with Cassie, he held her career in his hands. Diddy spent more money on her and her career than anybody. Because she wasn't that good. I remember seeing her on 1-6 and Park. She was trash. And in this music business, you either got it or you don't. There's a lot of people that's great that ain't on. She thinks she felt she deserved to be on because she Cassie had one song. What other song you know Cassie for? Let's be honest. Besides the freak song called Me and You, and she was talking about freaking somebody then. The boy, her things, they want to see what I do. They heard I was good. They want to see if it's true. She's talking about freak off in the first song. Ain't nobody paying attention to that. No one want to shine a light on that. These sex workers, they was dancers. Fellas, when you go to the strip club, they dance, but for a couple more dollars, they might do something strange for some change. Some women like that. You paying their bills, buying them groceries, paying their mortgage, paying their rent. They do something strange for some change. Selling the body is the oldest oldest job on earth. It's not gonna start with Diddy. This case has nothing to do with Diddy. This has something to do with Black legacy and Buck breaking him and taking everything he got, giving it to the government. This is a robbery. This is a robbery. Think about the kids. This is going to impact the kids. Who was it? Diddy in his later years, who do you think his empire is going to? His kids. He got a little baby. His 2 daughters. His sons. And you say what you want about Diddy. He was a great father. Women talk so bad about daddies, and shoot, 50 don't even mess with his sons. Well, his one son, he don't even mess with him. Don't give him nothing. Diddy take care of all his kids. He take care of a kid that not even his. He take care of children that are not even his. But he treat them like they his. And he take care of them like they his. And you know when he was moving around, he kept his kids close. Cassie mad because she want to replace Kim. Nah, you can't be around my kids. You want to go on vacation? Nah, Diddy didn't take her on vacation with his kids. Why would Diddy want his kids around a woman that ain't got enough respect for herself? She doing freak offs. Sometimes you leave people where they at. You can't bring them with you. You know, hey, you do that? You do that. But you can't be around my peace. His kids is peace. But women ain't thinking about they taking this Black man out the home, leaving the kids unprotected. This Jim Crow all back over. I'm not taking up for Diddy. All I'm saying is people out there right now, they had cases bigger than Diddy, did worse than Diddy. They molested kids. They said Diddy molested kids. They ain't talking about kids not one time in this trial. They say he had sex with celebrity gays. They ain't talking about that one time in this trial. They had celebrities at the freak off. They ain't talking about that in this trial. If the feds had it, they would have said it. Because they're throwing everything but the kitchen sink at Diddy right now. They charged this man with drug trafficking, and he had personal use drugs. The drug mule had hardly no cocaine on him when they came and got him. The one dude that bought an 8-ball, Diddy didn't even know he bought it. Diddy didn't even know he bought it. He bought it because he probably wanted to sell it. Diddy didn't know he bought it, but yet they charging this man for it. And they doing it in y'all face. And because there's another Black man, Black people go against him. Look at this. Show you this other guy. This is Philip Waters. Okay. Bruce Rivers, my bad, not Phillips Waters. Bruce Rivers. And you know what? He's he's cool, man. His son passed away. And I hate that for him because his son was a cameraman. Much respect to him. I've been following him for a long time, a huge fan. But listen what he said about this case.
A spade is spade. Was there any challenge to the drugs? No. Was there any challenge that people came in from out of state? No. Was there any challenge that people got paid to have sex with Cassie from out of state? No. You know, so those overt acts are there. And so the defense is just going to have to try to, you know, punch back at the state's closing. You know, they're going to address. But guess what? After the defense is done, then the state gets another, or the government gets another opportunity to do a rebuttal. The government goes first, the defense goes second, and the government goes last. So they have the first and the last word. And that's the way it is in every criminal case.
Right.
Then you're going to have, then the case goes to the jury and they read the instructions. And I just read you just a snippet of the kind of instructions that they're going to get. And this RICO is so fucking easy to prove. I mean, it is so vague. It is so broad. and it's done that way intentionally, and really because it's to get the higher ups in an organization. It was created for the mob, and the mob. What did the mob have between everybody? Buffers, right? They could never get to the mob.
So I'm gonna ask y'all something. When you see a misuse of justice like this, and when you see the courts being used as a weapon, right? That's all this is. They can prove a RICO on you so easy. All you need is two overacts, whatever. All you need is two. What Cassie RICO at? Oh no, she told me did it. He told me to do it, so I did it. He got money, so that's why I listened to him. They make it a crime to have money. He cool, but he ain't watched the trial. And he said Diddy's done. He haven't even watched the trial. They have not even watched the trial at all. And then you got some people that's for Diddy. You know, like, look at my boy here. Now TMZ been reporting. Are they biased? A little bit. They for Diddy. You know what I'm saying? I can tell that. I'm unbiased. I just tell the truth. But listen what he said.
Hard on Cassie and on Jane, and it was dramatic,
I thought
and
it
the
was
jury
Jane.
received it as such. They were riveted. Mark Agnifilo put on a one-man show. He was animated, he was angry, he was theatrical, and he said that this is a case of prosecutors wanting to go into your bedroom. This is the way he put it. This is not me talking. This is me telling you what Mark Agnifilo said. He's saying to the jury, they're going into your bedroom, meaning you're next. That's what this case is about. He mocked prosecutors, saying that this was a case about baby oil and Astroglide, which has nothing to do.
Yo, man. That's all they talked about. Before this case popped off, online was all about baby oil, dildos, baby oil, Astroglide, baby oil, high heels, Astroglide, baby oil. He put cocaine in the baby oil. He got Molly in the baby oil. He got MDMH in the baby oil. He got ketamine in the baby oil. They ain't found no drugs in the baby oil. So who put that narrative out? Nobody want to talk about the truth. They want to talk about propaganda. I'm telling you, if this man loses his trial, which is easy for him to do, I've been watching the trial since day one. Innocent Press been doing a good job. Andrew Wiggins been doing a great job. Trent Out Loud been doing a great job. You know, Tisha Tales, she's so biased. She hates. I think Diddy did something to her. Maybe she tried to make a pass at Diddy and Diddy told her nah, you know, or something. But she seemed like she hate Diddy. And she want to see Diddy rock. That's what I'm saying. A lot of Simone the lawyer, she been doing an awesome job. You know, just so many people they just been showing his trial, and just like some of them, like Trent, unbiased. He gonna report what he see. Sean G, oh man, the podcast was so. That's the one right there. I've been watching. I watch him every day. And he really doing his thing. He a real one, you know. He sees the real academic big act. He been doing his damn thing. Act been covering the trial. I like the way Act do commentary too. He be on it. But you got so many people covering this trial. That's why I didn't even talk about it. So you know what? I was chilling. I was in retirement, y'all. I had took off, just chilling. I seen this case come on. I'm like, come on now. I said they won't Diddy. Somebody won't, and everybody knows it. Somebody want him. For them to come at him like that, and Don't none of his friends say nothing. All the people that be in his all white brunch, don't none of them say nothing. I know you seen Diddy white brunch, right? Like the white brunch. Let me show you something. Let me show you here.
It's 2020, y'all. Yeah. And it's different than
And none of these
2016. You know, the game has been elevated.
Hey,
As we can
man.
tell, there's no expense being spared.
Hey,
We had a
man.
Black Billionaires Lunch. It's 2020, y'all.
Hey.
And it's different than when it was.
Then none of them ninjas say nothing. Everybody been quiet. Then nobody say one word. They there kicking it with them, they drinking with them, they enjoying a good time. They having a party, they kicking everybody, loving it. He get caught up, somebody after him, nobody said, everybody quiet. Jay-Z ain't said nothing. Nobody from Bad Boy said nothing. Young Miami ain't said nothing. And I think he told her just be quiet and stay out of it. And did it not no snitch, man? He's not gonna get in there and start snitching on people. Cause guess what? It's somebody else. Did he not he's not the top? Somebody over Diddy. But Diddy already know he can't say nothing. And Diddy a real one. You might say Diddy dancing in the video. Diddy hard. Diddy a thug. He might like some little man sauce on his nipples, but Diddy don't play that. So just know this case is more than just a case. This case is something bigger than that. And do I think Diddy's going down for this? Yeah. I think they're gonna lock him up. I think they're gonna lock him up to teach him a lesson. They're gonna take all his money. They took a lot of Ye money. He had to make it back. Do I think Diddy gonna be back? Yeah, he's gonna be back. These are grown. We ain't talking about R. Kelly here. These are grown women. Definitely. I mean, Anthony Oy. It's almost 40. Almost 40. And she was gonna go to a freak out when he got caught. You know, she's just doing what she, oh man, she finna lose that baby. She finna lose that baby. Can't wait for this. She finna, I guarantee you she lose her child. And some women just don't want to work. Women don't feel like they should have to work. You know, some people like that. She only date billionaires, millionaires, you know, and she snitched on one. She ain't finna date, nobody finna mess with her. She snitched. Ain't nobody in the industry gonna have to go over there to England and find one of the little white boys, one of the little boys, or one of the little boys that don't know nothing to get with her because she burnt. Even though she spent over here. Nobody messing with her because she testified against Diddy. So anybody with money, man, we ain't messing with her for what? She a snitch. You don't bring snitches to your fold, man. You know, she snitched. You leave her alone. She's a snitch. She forever gonna be a snitch. She can't change that. She can't take that back. It's over. So is Diddy gonna get found guilty? Yeah. Yeah. Was Diddy a bad businessman? Yeah. He made them. Man, let me tell you something. I used to rap. And I remember when I used to rap, the only person I didn't want to sign with was Diddy. Diddy could have a wide open artist review and I would not go. Because it's like some jobs you don't want. It can be a good job, great benefits, you know, but I wouldn't sign with Cash Money either. You don't see him on trial. Diddy was being Diddy. He was black, he was powerful. He gave a lot of people chances. He should have kept, real talk, I mean, I don't know, he should have kept more black people around him, man. No, we got to take care of our own. Cassie, she's not black. She's not. The little girl on the stand, the one that lied on him, said he held her over a balcony. You know what? When she said that, I said, wait a second. She said he picked her up, held her out over a balcony, and said, you know what you did? You know what you did? And people believed it. She bought 130 soaking wet. You telling me, okay, women, y'all go to the gym and I want you to pick up just do a 50-pound barbell. Okay. Do a 60-pound barbell. And I want you to hold it out and see how long you can hold it out for. Now imagine that was 130 pounds and you got to hold it out straight over a balcony where her feet is dangling. And you think a man can sit there and hold a woman? Diddy ain't that big, you know. He's not that big. Diddy like 5'9". How tall is Diddy? Let me see how tall Diddy is. Diddy is not that big, man. Diddy 5'10". Come on now. You tell me a little 5'10" dude it's gonna grab a woman 130 pounds. You know, you can pick a woman up. You know, you can pick them up. And you gotta see when you lift weights, right? Certain muscles are required to hold certain positions. Like when a man pick you up and scoop you up, he can hold you up better because that's using his legs to pick you up and his biceps to hold you up. You know, and them biceps, we can lift iron. I know I can get like 65, 70 on my bicep. Bow. You know what I'm saying? But to hold somebody out like this, two-handed, hold them out over a balcony, that's working your delts and your shoulder muscles. I guarantee you not picking up no 50-pound barbells with your shoulders. Go get a 50-pound barbell and raise it out in front of you like that and see if you can do it. It's not too many big dudes that can do that. So you gotta pick somebody up in a certain way, especially if they're bigger than you. You know, a little child, you can pick them up, but you use your legs when you pick them up. She said she picked her up and held her out. The holding out part gets me because that's impossible. Anybody lift weight, ask your weightlifting buddy. Is it possible? How likely is it somebody Diddy size can pick a woman up and hold her out straight over a balcony? How long he can do it for? Or if it's even possible. It's not even possible. For Diddy size, Diddy weight, he's on drugs, he high. He ain't holding nobody out like that. She would have been failed. Yeah, he could probably put her feet over the balcony. You know what I'm saying? Try to like scoop her and pick her up. Yeah, he can do that. And because he's scooping her. Yeah, use bicep. They work bicep, back, and legs. And hold her little feet out. Yeah, but ain't no holding them out straight. That's impossible. Then he threw her into the furniture. Come on, man. Stop the cap. She lying. He went in town on that day. But she lied on stand and got away with it. Ain't no attempt at nothing because it's saying what the prosecutor wanted to say. But see, nobody ain't talking about that. They don't want to talk about truth in this trial. They want to talk about anything they can talk about to get Diddy locked up. He already locked up. This man, it's sad, man. It's sad day in America where it come to this where, you know, somebody take you down just because you did something for your people. They did Cosby the same way. They going, and I'm just being honest with you, man. It seems like every one of our black billionaires is being taken down. Y'all need to pay attention to this. This is a hit on Black America. They took half Kanye money like it was nothing. Kanye ain't been right since his mama died. Let's be real. This dude went through a dramatic experience. He loved his mama. And his mama was taken from him. And he don't know how to process it. Who knows what everything on this man's mind? And you can't tell me that man didn't love his kids and Kim. But we all know about them Kardashians. That'll make every man go crazy. Just think about it. Tell me one man a Kardashian dated that ain't been crazy. Unless I think Bush got away from him. Everybody, look at Ray J now. He crazy. They said Ray J was J at. Wait, Ray J won't stop. I'm like, what? Ray J got the dope? Then it came out Ray J at the hotel when Whitney Houston passed away. Like, what? You know, it's like, man, Ray J got a body. Ray J said, I'm done. He got he got a podcast on Twitch now. I watched that the other day. He cool, man. Ray J, hey, one wish, and people in the industry know what's going on. But this right here is crazy. Diddy helped a lot of people out. He hurt some people too. And when I say hurt, Diddy took from people where he took their contracts. He had the rights to their music and he didn't give it back to them. But let me tell you something. That's normal in the music industry. A lot of these labels that are ran by non-black men, they do the same thing. Nobody say nothing. They don't say nothing. But because Diddy do it and he black, then they say something. Diddy put you out there. People wouldn't even listen to you if it wasn't for Diddy. Nobody on the band would have been on if Diddy didn't pick them. We would not be talking about Dylan. We wouldn't be talking about Chopper. We wouldn't be talking about Ness. We wouldn't be talking about Sarah. We wouldn't be talking about I forgot the other one name, Babs, whatever. We wouldn't be talking about none of making the band if Diddy went behind them. But now they're doing interviews to this day based on Diddy name. Some of them been doing interview for a minute based on Diddy. If you weren't on making the band, you wouldn't even be on TV right now. Danny Kane, no one would know who you are if it wasn't for Diddy. None of y'all would be on if it wasn't for Diddy. Cassie, Diddy got you in the spotlight, man. Ryan wasn't doing it like that. That's why you went to Diddy. She's an opportunist. She wants you to believe her and Diddy went for closure. Then went back to the place and he raped her. Think about that. And she was dating a trainer at this time. Trainer called her on FaceTime. She didn't answer the phone. Diddy text her, hey, you got guys calling you at 3 o'clock in the morning. Who was that? Oh, I don't know who that was. Turned out that was the trainer. And she said the trainer, oh, he raped me. And then she came back and they had sex again like a couple weeks later. Hold on, you mean to tell me you had sex with the person that raped you? Women, come on now. They went out to have drinks. She missed having sex with Diddy because they was together so long they had sex. Then she cried rape. Well, how did Diddy end up in your house if you went out for closure? Why is he in your place? Why did you invite him back to your place? What really happened that night? We don't know. No one knows. Do I think she lying? Hell yeah, I think she lying. I think she lying through her teeth. I think she been lying this whole trial. She cheated on Diddy. She cheated on Ryan. She cheated on Diddy. She played Kid Cudi. And then she cheated on Diddy with the trainer. Then she cheated on the trainer with Diddy one time. Then she cheated on the trainer with Diddy the second time. Did her and the trainer take a break or something? Because she said the next time her and Diddy had sex, it was consensual. So she didn't cheated on the trainer twice with Diddy. And now she a victim? Come on, man. They got the fighting in the hallway that was on videotape. What about the fights that's not recorded? What about the fights when she hit Diddy? What them fights at? We can't see them. Only God can see that. And I just want y'all to know, because I'm finna wrap this up. Don't believe everything in the media. The media be lying. They push a narrative. Who gonna win? They only need 2 counts. And it's up to the jury. I'm praying for a mistrial for this man. And not even for him. I'm praying for the kids. They trying to strip everything away from these kids, man. Some of y'all feel like the kids don't deserve it. Kids' daddy worked for it. Are they wrong because their parent was successful? Should your kids be judged because you're successful? Imagine this was your kids. Oh, you wouldn't be in this situation. Guess what? A RICO? They got school teachers caught up in a RICO. It's easy to get caught up in a RICO. That whole RICO law need to be changed because times are different. The Mann Act is racist. They still got it on the books, even though it's racist. It's made to go after Jack Johnson, the black boxer that was dating white women. Even though it was said upon racism, America keeps it in their back pocket. No politician will address it. The whole RICO Act was brought on by people trying to catch John Gotti. That need to be changed. We got a lot of laws in this country need to be changed. A lot of stuff need to get taken off the books, and a lot of things need to be added to the books because time has changed. All right, people, I'm thinking about it. I'm Black the Director. Thank you so much for watching. You know, like, comment, subscribe, watch my other videos. And I'm back now because this stuff got to stop. I got to talk to y'all about some other stuff, but y'all be easy, man. Yeah. Love.
I've been here, been had money. I'm sad game black, push a bin 500, and nothing bought me stunting. Big money pockets, Louis Vuitton watch, but rubber bands in my pocket. I only blow it good, and bitch I'm from the hood. North side reppin', so nigga what's good? A lot of wish they could keep them divas in my camp.